These people out on an open safari get charged by a giraffe that is keeping up with the jeep as it means business. They might be large animals, but they can run up to 40 miles an hour, and this guy is not letting them go that easily. A keeper can be seen bringing out a cheetah with a leash on. People tend to forget that these are, at the end of the day, wild animals, and the cheetah goes berserk at the keepers. Rhinos roam free in Nepal the same way cows roam free in India, and this is one heavy guy. The animal seems calm at first, but almost starts a chase behind an innocent pedestrian. This person stumbled upon a moose that was right over the tree and probably did not see the man standing a few meters away. As soon as the animal spots him, it lets him know not to mess with it. During an open safari, this car came across a male lion that was more than willing to hop on the car for a ride, and maybe even a snack. Although it is a harmless encounter, the lion does leave the car with scratches. This couple halted their car to record the jungle when suddenly a cassowary charged at the man. He narrowly evaded the attack, dodging around the car as the animal advanced in full aggression.
Yo. Yo.
Enzo and Diego, two tigers inside this enclosure, are having a good day. During their feeding time, this person shows us why there is still a fence between them as Diego lets out a huge roar. As you can see, this bull moose is already shedding its antlers and is already in an annoyed state. After it sees this hunter, the animal charges him and tells the hunter to quickly back away before he gets into trouble. Bison are all over Yellowstone, and these people stopped to take a good look at the magnificent animals. But a not-so-lucky biker lady found herself stuck in a tense situation as the animals began surrounding her. While out filming the Bengal tiger in India, these people got to witness the full glory of the animal as it chased them when they got close enough to it. When it comes to animals, the mothers are just as fierce as any bull. And here we can see one charging at a person on a bicycle. The poor guy just falls over in fear. Safaris can be very unpredictable, and you had better expect the unexpected. Sometimes, if the animals won't pick a fight with you, they will with one another, and here is an example of just that. Even the roads are not safe sometimes, and these people stumbled upon a tiger that was just at the side of the road. The animal roars and charges at them, telling them to keep it moving. This safari trip went south when a giraffe lost it and began chasing the safari goers in a very dramatic and cinematic chase. as the animal ran alongside the vehicle and stopped them in their tracks. These brave people decided to go on a backpack safari, which means they would be on foot. It was not long until they found themselves in trouble. 6 tons of trouble, that is. As soon as this truck driver parked his truck, he was chased on top of it by a bear that seemed to want all the beef with him. The animal has him surrounded and is in no mood to let him go. Of the big cats, the cheetah seemed to be the most friendly of them all, as this guy shows us, by almost climbing on top of the car with people sitting inside.
Meow. Meow. Oh, wow.
A group of safari cars found themselves in a lot of trouble when a rhino came rushing in from behind in full attack mode. The people can be heard telling each other to step on it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! 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 Whoa!
People in Florida are also living life in hard mode, as this lady came across a large alligator in the middle of her little paddle boat adventure.
No! Go away!
While on safari, people witnessed a breathtaking sight. 2 large elephants fiercely battling. Astonished gasps filled the air as these majestic creatures clashed in a mesmerizing display of power. Here are a few more people who decided to meet the bison of Yellowstone National Park, and the animal made sure to give one of the cars the experience that they came for.
I don't think that they're... See, they're cut... Oh!
Nope. Yeah, let's not mess with him.
Let's just...
A bunch of safari goers stumbled upon a group of rhinos that consisted of only males, and these guys were ticking time bombs, as was proven a little later. While out on his kayaking trip on this lake, this guy got a surprise visit from the locals in these waters, an alligator who put him through a very nerve-wracking experience.
Holy oh, he's still coming at me. What the
This right here is a large bull elephant, and all it has to do is nod its head and blow some air out to let these people know that it's time to move. Here is someone who is meeting a cassowary for the first time in their life. And as it turns out, they are freaking out about it too as the bird walks around their car. An unsuspecting man comes out of his house in a playful mood, only to have that very mood turn into a scared one when all of a sudden a moose comes out of nowhere. What are you going to do when a black bear comes home to visit you? You might as well be as brave as this guy who walks up to it and tries his best to send it off. Who do you think is wrong for this one? Because these people seem to be standing awfully close to the elk, trying to videograph the animal. Maybe that is why it almost caught one of them in its antlers. The more curious a bear becomes, the more it is better for you to put some distance between yourself and the wild beast, as this person learned the hard way. While out hunting in the middle of the ocean, this diver got a not-so-pleasant surprise when a bull shark decided to take a look at him. The diver luckily got the spear in the way and stopped it. Watch this reporter have a hard time trying to report a story about this tiger that just wants to cuddle her and hold her in its massive paws.
Oh my gosh! You can't do that to me! You can't! You've got to stop.
Likewise, here is another reporter trying to report a story about a lion this time. The lion, too, does not seem very happy about her being this close and lets her know about it.
The tigers, do you? But he's choosing to be outside, and if it gets really cold, he can go into his den in the back. Right, Cal?
If you have not seen a leopard seal up close, this might be a good video for you to experience it, as these guys do not shy away from getting up close and personal with anyone. Even though this tiger is behind walls and in an enclosure, it does not mean you can't get scared. And the guy filming the tiger gets the fright of his life when the animal charges. Whatever you do, never pet a lion out in the wild, no matter how comfortable they might be getting with you in your safari car. Otherwise, you might almost lose a limb like this guy. While on top of a hunting platform on a tree, this hunter was visited by a pair of black bears, and the animal climbed right up to him, leaving him in a motionless state. Here is another unique leopard seal encounter that gives you a very good idea about their lives under the icy blue waters of Antarctica. On this snowy road, people on snowmobiles have a very tough time crossing over the bison that is camping right in the middle of it, and are angry to see these guys slip through one by one.
Oh no. Oh my God.
A tourist on safari met a young leopard in Botswana. It sniffed, then scratched the person's leg, causing a bleed. The encounter was close and a bit scary.
Watch my shoe.
Stop.
He's got my shoe.
These people are on an open safari to see tigers, and when a tiger does come to them, they lose their minds, and the girls start yelling at the driver. While on a boat smaller than a room, it is best you don't mess with a crocodile like these guys, because it can sometimes have very dangerous consequences.
Give me way up here in front of you. Right up here to your right. Oh, no.
Here's a lion that is just fed up with seeing humans every day and growls at this person, shaking them to their core. In a unique scenario, a bunch of Cape buffaloes start to attack a lone bull, kicking up dust and horns alike as the brawl continued. Here's another cheetah that is getting comfortable around a safari jeep, and he is thinking of making it his new home. These people found a rhino in the backyard of their house, and the animal is about to charge at them for getting so close. An elk hopped onto a road, and people stopped to observe the animal, as it is a rare sight for one to be this close to human populations, and it goes straight for a blue pickup truck. Here's another clash between two bull elephants as they both size each other up and use their tusks for what they were made for.
We're on the road from Malelane to Skakuza. It is Monday
These people had a very close encounter when a leopard charged at them with fire in its eyes. Cheetahs are the definition of what they say about cats and their curiosity, and they just show that size does not matter in that regard.